Suffering from dry, tired, irritated eyes? Don't let dry eyes win. Use Systane Pro. It hydrates, restores, and protects dry eyes for up to 12 hours. Systane Pro. Triple action dry eye relief.
Welcome to another episode of Fringe
Beyond Limits.
What was that?
Sound like sexy you.
Ooh, sexy me. So, do you think people actually do enjoy my voice?
No.
No.
Maybe like one person.
One person. So me.
No. Okay, maybe two.
Two.
Yeah.
Wilson?
Maybe. Yeah, probably.
Oh, Wilson.
And your wife, if that counts, even though she doesn't watch the show.
No.
Not watch.
Nobody watches.
Yeah,
the show.
nobody watches it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Zero people watch the show.
Yeah. We are batting 1,000 because 0 people watch the show.
I don't think people would want to watch the show. They would look at it and run away.
Yeah.
You think so?
It's funny because JT said that the other day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What did he say? Tell me what he said.
Oh, I was talking about the video and he's like, oh, do you YouTube? And I'm like, oh, to YouTube or not to YouTube, you know? And he's like, well, they're probably right. Like once they saw Frank's face, they'd be like, yeah, I'm out.
You know, this is ridiculous. I'm going to hit on him harder next time.
Yeah, you got to come out guns blazing.
Yeah, I'm going to
Throw
start
on that Papa Francesco charm.
Yeah.
Pull out all the stops.
Yeah, I'm going to cup his ball sack.
Okay,
So
I'm going to titty fuck his butt cheeks. You know?
that's just 2 cheeks.
2 cheeks.
Correct.
Double cheeks.
Correct. People have 2 cheeks. I'm happy you graduated in anatomy class.
It's just, no, stop. Just stop. Visual, go away.
You know.
No, I could see your face. You're like daydreaming about this.
I'm trying to say it in the most fucked up way I could think about it, and it takes me a minute to think about it.
It's already fucked up.
Oh, I could get worse.
He's role playing it in his head right now. That's
I
what's
know
going
he
on.
is. Did you see that shit-eating grin?
Yeah, I was.
A little too satisfied.
And I was trying to think the position JT would be in. Like, would he be laying like flat as a board on a bed,
like a star,
or like a starfish, or is he like standing straight up and I'm just coming in from underneath? You know, like.
I think the latter would be the most surprising.
I think so.
You go in for a hug and then you bob and weave.
Bob and weave.
Oh Lord!
So many things that keep me up at night.
So far in 30 seconds.
Oh man.
Yeah, off the rails right away. I love it.
Hey, are we doing the show yet?
Yep. We'll see you guys next week.
I think we're done. Hang it up. Tie a shoestring around it.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
That was our show, people.
All right, let's just jump right into dumb ways to die because that's the only correct path to take after this conversation.
Apparently, yeah.
All right, I'll go first.
Fine.
So, you said that so begrudgingly. Like, I love it. All right.
Give this man a microphone and he'll take the world by storm.
Oh, God. I could be the next Hitler.
Hitler.
Just seduce everyone with my voice.
Anyone better?
Ziga hi! You know, just.
Sound like you just like crapped.
Don't judge me. Do not judge me.
I'm not judging. I'm just observing.
Are you critiquing?
Yes.
All right. So here's my dumb ways to die. All right. One of my dad's friends died what I consider to be a funny death. His best friend was a junkie, and so was my dad. On my dad's birthday, they wanted to do some heroin, but his girlfriend didn't like him doing the heroin. So they climbed up a tree to do it in secret. They got high, and then he fell out of the tree and died.
Lord.
I love how you find so much joy and laughter in that.
I mean, that's just funny. You know, like you get high and then you get high.
It's the only way to get high, in a tree.
Yeah,
Because otherwise you get low in the ground.
right. That happens afterwards.
Touche.
Touche.
Everybody gets high. Everybody gets low.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
What the heck?
Was that the wrong song?
Wrong song.
Oh.
And you got the song you sung wrong because you started adding circus music at the end
Yeah.
instead of kung fu music.
Yeah, I forgot what kung fu music sounded like in the moment, so
In the moment.
I just said whatever was closest.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just saying it happens.
Circuses and Karate Kid. Got it.
All right.
Okay, we're going to go, Joe.
Yeah, who's next?
Okay, I'll go. Mine's kind of a stretch. Okay, this one is about Larry Walters. He wasn't an engineer or a stuntman. He was a truck driver with a dream. In 1982, after being rejected by the Air Force due to poor eyesight, he decided to take flight on his own terms. Armed with a lawn chair and 45 helium weather balloons and a cooler of sandwiches and beer, Larry launched from his backyard in San Pedro, California. He expected to hover gently a few hundred feet up. Instead, he shot into the sky like a human firework, reaching over 15,000 feet and drifting directly into LAX airspace. Panicked but calm, Larry eventually shot several balloons with a pellet gun to descend, landing safely in the power lines of Long Beach. Amazingly, he actually survived. But the aftermath wasn't so smooth. He was arrested, fined, and later sank into obscurity. The stunt that made him famous also became a personal burden. Depressed and unable to reclaim that moment of glory, Larry later died by suicide in 1993.
Okay.
A
Yeah,
little bit of a stretch, but the story is pretty wild.
the story is fucking nuts.
He's like a cat. 10,000 lives here.
Yep.
Wow.
At least he had sandwiches when he was in the sky
You know
with
what?
some beer.
So my favorite food is sandwiches.
I thought your favorite food was eggs.
No, that's
You
my
like egg
favorite
sandwich?
favorite breakfast food.
Okay, we're
But favorite food overall, yeah. But you can make breakfast sandwiches. Like that's awesome.
I do love me a breakfast sandwich because I'm not a breakfast eater.
You're not?
Either. I like the savory,
I'm a
salty
savory
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I love I would do breakfast for dinner every single night if I could.
Only if it was like an egg sandwich. What's your favorite sandwich?
Oh.
Can you even choose?
So whenever I go to Caputo's, I buy like
Say, let me guess. A meatball.
a meat. Give me a sausage, little Italian sausage.
Siege.
No, so whenever I go to Caputo's and we get like lunch meat, I get like 4 different kinds.
Risa Caputo's?
No, the Italian deli in the Chicagoland area.
Delicatessen?
Delicatessen. So I will build like 4 meats, 2 different cheeses with like lettuce, tomato, and some oil and vinegar. And if I'm lucky, some artichoke hearts in there. Oh, so good. So like, I don't really have a favorite sandwich. I just like a lot of stuff in my sandwich.
And you hit the nail on the head with the vinegar. I think people are missing out by not putting vinegar on your sandwich. It makes a freaking sandwich.
So what's really good,
My Italians.
what's really good is if you ever go to Subway and you get the tuna sub, which I love a good tuna sub. You put vinegar on that. Have you done that?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
yeah. So
Nice.
good. Yeah, so good.
Fish and chips and vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
Vinegar.
Yeah, light mayo and then vinegar.
Is
Oh,
it an easy mayo or low-cal light mayo?
oh, easy mayo.
Okay.
Easy mayo. Yeah.
Because you don't want a greasy sandwich.
Yeah, no, that makes it worse. So, oh, Finally, Lynette and I
like
agree with
Jimmy
something.
John's tuna fish sandwich. I like their.
Yeah, Jimmy John's is good.
I had it at Jimmy John's before. I had it at Subway, but I never had it at Jimmy John's.
So
My
what?
only problem with Jimmy John's is you bite your sandwich and like everything slides.
Yes.
Back.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Then you
because
gotta eat your sandwich from both ends.
yeah, because I like their gargantuan,
Mhm.
and yeah, you take one bite and it just slowly like it just keeps sliding out.
It's like a tube of toothpaste.
Right. So I've been doing a little homework, and I've been looking up like authentic Italian delis in Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to go there to one of them and like have them make me like like just a sandwich. Like, you know, they take a whole fucking loaf of bread and cut it in half and throw like a whole tomato sliced up on there. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So that's what I've been craving for like the past 3 months. So
You know what sandwich I miss since I stopped eating meat is a muffaletta.
oh
right.
yes,
What's that?
muffalata.
What's
Muffalata.
muffalata?
It's so good.
It's got Italian meats, cheese, and then it's got like an olive tapenade type of olive salad on it. So it's pickled. So it's got that vinegar taste to it too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and there's different versions of it. I like the one that's spicy because I like spicy.
yeah, with like the brown mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. It's
Well-
late, but I'm already.
Lynette, we could be fat
Hungry again.
together. We could be fat together. All right.
What you got, Brie?
Yeah, Brie.
You got a sandwich.
Yeah, now that I'm just thinking about the sandwich in my fridge right now, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting hungry over here too now. Thank you. Okay, so my story based July 2011 in New York. A young couple driving via Dutra, the largest freeway in Brazil. That is not in New York, but anyways, decided to stop alongside the road for a quickie.
Mm.
They park on
Brown
the freeway.
chicken, brown cow.
They parked on the freeway in the right-hand lane, not on the shoulder, in the right-hand lane. Naturally, a cargo truck collided with the car, instantly killing them both.
So when the police came, they were buck naked, or at least their bums were naked.
It makes you wonder, did they die with his penis in her?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Why are you sharing Frank's brain? Stop it.
I mean, that's a logical
It's kinda hard not
question.
to think of that. They quickie and then car. Like, how did they know they were doing a quickie? It has to
I mean,
be stuck.
I'm curious.
Inside her.
I'm curious what position they were in. You know, were they in doggy? Were they in cowgirl? Were they missionary? Were they 69ing? I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Cowgirl.
Cowgirl?
Reverse.
Ooh, reverse. Well, that would make sense because they'd both be facing the same way and wouldn't see the truck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I like it.
Save a horse, find a cobble.
I'm telling you, we solve so many cases on this podcast. It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Like the police should hire us to do their work because we would solve so much.
Nothing that matters. Not like world hunger or whatever. But
No, not even a little bit.
what
No.
position?
Yeah.
We got this. Don't worry. We'll figure it out for you.
Yeah, we should do more of these. We did a
Super sleuthing.
we did a solve.
We did a solve.
We did a solve.
We did a solve. All right. Well, ladies, what are we talking about tonight?
The Island of Dolls in Mexico.
Little doll. So the island.
chose the
that was
wrong
Frank
voice.
for a second.
Yeah, that was
That
weird.
was the wrong voice. I was trying to do the little kid voice. but
Yeah.
I got the
No.
I actually
super
thought that was
flamboyant
Frank.
man.
Yeah, no, that sounded like Buffalo Bill. Put the lotion. Oh my God, that is creepy.
Maybe she should read the story today. In that,
In that
voice.
voice.
In that voice, oh, I would stop recording right now
Yeah.
if that was the case.
I already get yelled at for all the Snapchats I send with that little mousy filter.
Oh, really?
So I can't imagine someone would listen to 45 minutes of squeaky mouse
No.
and dolls.
Yeah, I would say, oh yeah, I got it all, and it would never air. Like, I am not putting this out there. So I'm gonna need some help with this city's pronunciation when I get there, which is basically the first sentence.
I
Good
was going to
luck.
Google it. 1 second.
Okay, go ahead. Do a
Tell
Google.
the story while I Google it.
Well, I mean, it's
Music.
it's literally going to be like the 9th word in.
I've talked to my coworkers about this topic that are from Mexico, and they tell me the name of it, and I still can't remember. I couldn't even tell you.
That is not shocking.
Xochimilco.
Okay. Picture this. You're
Just
floating.
pause when it's time.
Yeah. You're floating down a canal in Mexico on a colorful trainera, a traditional flat-bottom boat. The sun is shining, the air is warm, and the sounds of mariachi music drift from nearby boats. It's a beautiful, vibrant scene. But then, as you turn a corner, the atmosphere shifts. The air grows still, the shadows lengthen, and a shiver runs down your spine. Because there, hanging from trees, strung from dilapidated buildings, and perched in every conceivable crevice, are hundreds, if not thousands, of decaying dolls. Some are missing limbs, others have vacant stares, and many are covered in grime and cobwebs. This, my friends, is La Isla de las Muñecas, the island of the dolls. Do you guys like that?
I like how the accent you try to do with
Well, you have to.
the name.
You have to. You know, whenever you say something in a foreign language, you have to use that accent. You know,
It didn't even sound like
It's
a
the
Mexican
same.
accent. It was just like break Italian
La
accent.
Islas de las Muñecas. Yes. I like
mean,
it.
Your mom
I mean,
did
Spanish and Italian are similar.
Yeah.
I mean, your mom did watch all Mexican soap operas when she first came.
Oh, 100%.
So
Dios mío.
Oh, Dios. Oh, no, Dios. All right. So, how did this unsettling place come to be? The story begins with a man named Julian Santana Barrera. For decades, he was the sole inhabitant of this small, isolated island. The legend, as it's been passed down through generations, says that Julian discovered the body of a young girl drowned in the canal around his island. He was deeply disturbed by this discovery, and shortly after, he found a doll floating in the water nearby. Believing it belonged to the deceased girl, he hung it from a tree as a tribute to her spirit and perhaps to ward off evil. This wasn't just a one-off act. Julian claimed to be haunted by the girl's spirit. He would hear whispers, cries, and feel a pervasive sense of unease. He believed the doll he first found was the beginning of an ongoing communication with this lost soul. Imagine living in a complete isolation, the only sounds being the gentle lapping of the water, the rustling of leaves, and then the terrifying sounds of a child in distress that only you can hear. It's enough to fracture anyone's reality. Convinced that the dolls would appease her and protect him, he began collecting more. He would scavenge them from canals, pull them from trash, and even trade his own produce for discarded toys. He dedicated his life to this macabre collection, meticulously hanging each doll, sometimes dressing them, sometimes arranging them in unsettling tableaux. He truly believed these dolls were alive, and they held the spirits of children, that they offered him protection. What drove Julian to his...
Did you know Tide has been upgraded to provide an even better clean in cold water? Tide is specifically designed to fight any stain you throw at it, even in cold. Butter? Yep. Chocolate ice cream? Sure thing. Barbecue sauce? Tide's got you covered. You don't need to use warm water. Additionally, Tide Pods let you confidently fight tough stains with new ColdZyme technology. Just remember, if it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Do you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Maybe you're even barely getting by making minimum payments. With credit card debt hitting record highs, National Debt Relief offers real debt relief solutions for people struggling to keep up. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy, and you may be able to pay back less than you owe regardless of your credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe 10, 20, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living increases. To find out how much you could save, visit nationaldebtrelief.com. That's nationaldebtrelief.com.
To this obsession, was it genuine paranormal activity? Or was it the devastating impact of grief and trauma on an isolated mind? It's impossible to say for certain, but the story of the drowned girl clearly marked him. He felt responsible not for her death, but for comforting her restless spirit. And the dolls became his medium. Think about the psychological toll of such a burden. Day after day, year after year, living in constant state of perceived supernatural communication. The dolls weren't just decorations. They were his companions, his protectors, his connection to the spiritual realm he believed surrounded him. So what would you guys do? You guys lived on this island and you would hear these voices, these rustlings.
I would go psychotic.
Yeah.
I mean, if by yourself on an isolated island and that's all you hear, I go crazy.
Okay. Miss Lynette?
I'd probably move. Why stay on an island that's talking to you?
Because it's his island.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't collect dolls. I might collect seashells.
Would we have to call you Sally?
I'm missing the connection.
Sally sold seashells down by the seashore.
I thought it was she sells seashells by the seashore.
No, I thought.
There's two versions. One's the she, one's Sally.
Oh, see. I bet you the old person version is Sally, and then got changed to she.
Well, she's harder to say in the tongue twister.
She is not harder to say. I can say she.
She shells seashells.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I said it's a seashore.
She champagne and champagne jumping seashore. Do you guys know what I said?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I suck.
Well, I mean,
That's what you said.
I do, but I don't kiss and tell.
No, you suck again.
Oh, we suck again. You did Waterboy too?
I did Waterboy
Wow.
a couple times.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. All right.
Was that last year too?
No, I actually watched that timely.
I always thought that chick in that movie was hot, like the girlfriend.
The girlfriend?
Yeah, she was in the movie. Oh, what was that '90s movie about the witches, the teenage witches?
Oh.
Cult? The Cult? Or no?
Yes, the cult.
Okay.
Or something similar to that.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I thought she was the hottest one in that group.
Didn't do that movie.
No. Well, Julian Santana Barrera wasn't always known as the Doll Man. Before his profound shift, he was a farmer, living a relatively simple life in Xochimilco, but the event of the drowned girl irrevocably changed his path. He withdrew from society, dedicating himself almost entirely to this island and his ever-growing collection. He spent decades like this. Can you imagine the solitude? The relentless pursuit of discarded dolls? It wasn't a casual hobby. It was an all-consuming mission. He would travel to nearby, what is that word? Chinamampas? Floating gardens, exchanging his homegrown vegetables for any doll he could acquire. No doll was too broken, too dirty, or too old. Each one, in his eyes, had a purpose, a potential to harbor a spirit, or to ward off negative energy. Visitors who encountered him during his lifetime described him as a lonely but gentle soul. He wasn't overtly menacing, just deeply, profoundly singular in his purpose. He would talk to the dolls, rearrange them, and sometimes even sing to them. This wasn't a spectacle for tourists. This was his life, his reality. His family, particularly his nephew, Anastasio, would visit and bring him supplies. Anastasio would later become the unofficial caretaker of the island. He has shared numerous anecdotes about his uncle's dedication. He recounts how Julian believed the dolls would move on their own, that their eyes would follow him, and that they would whisper warnings or offer comfort. these weren't fleeting delusions. They were deeply ingrained aspects of his daily existence. This level of dedication highlights the profound impact of his initial trauma. It's a testament to how the human mind, when faced with extreme isolation and grief, can construct elaborate systems of belief to cope with unbearable realities. Julian's dolls weren't just dolls. They were his world, his protection, and ultimately his legacy. Julian Santana Barrera lived on the island for over 50 years, until his own death in 2001. And here's where the story takes an even more chilling turn. He was found by his nephew, Anastasio, dead from a heart attack, floating in the very same canal where he believed the little girl had drowned. The symmetry is almost too perfect, too tragic to be a coincidence. Was it a final grim embrace from the spirit he had tried so hard to appease? Or simply a tragic, natural end to a life lived in isolation and preoccupation? We'll never know for sure, but the circumstances of his death only add another layer of mystique and sorrow to the island's legend. After his passing, the island became a macabre tourist attraction. His nephew, who had often helped him, continued to maintain the island, recognizing its unique and unsettling appeal. The dolls remained a silent testament to Julian's life and his enduring beliefs. So when are we going to go investigate this place?
I think Brian already booked you a trip.
Oh, sweet. Is he coming with me?
Yeah, because he flies.
Yeah.
No.
Awesome.
Yep.
I can't wait.
I've always wanted to go here.
You know,
That was always the one thing that freaks me out to go to a haunted place.
You know, we should really take a serious look at what it would take to go there. You know what I
I
mean?
know it's like right outside Mexico City,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Do you think we would get abducted by the cartel?
Cartel? Probably.
I think that's the more scary thing.
You got a white girl, a blonde, and someone who you might actually who might be safe with you because
yeah.
you kind of look Hispanic.
Yeah. I'd be like, hey, come on over
You
here.
look like you've kidnapped Brie and I.
These are my prisoners. You go get your own.
And they'd be like, why don't you speak our language?
Yeah. Should
You
I
start speaking Italian?
Yeah. So, hello.
I'm undercover, yay.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Kill my father. Prepare to die.
Princess Bride is such a great movie. I love it.
I did that movie too.
Did you really? See, you've done more movies.
Not when it was popular.
No, it was
like a couple of years ago.
It's always popular.
Well,
this was last year too.
Pretty close.
You know, so I've noticed that you've done more movies since you and I went to the movie theater that one time.
No, you're just hearing about the movies.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. All right. Today, visitors can take a trainera from the Embarcadero Cumanaco in Chimilico and navigate.
Fish sticks are you saying?
I have no idea what I just said. Those are all names of things I don't know what they mean. And navigate.
Embarcadero.
Yeah.
Monaco.
Listen, at least I try to say it.
That starts with X.
Listen, at least I try to say it, and you're just saying Embarcadero Cumanaco. Like
Hey,
you're saying it's so
I
white.
could be closer to it than you.
No, you're white. You're too white to do that.
You're too white too.
No, I'm not.
We're pretending.
No, I'm not. I'm not white. Based on my
You ain't
20,
right.
Yeah. If you ain't white, you ain't. Wow. Oh God. Well, if that doesn't get us canceled, I don't know what will. Oh my God.
Your pronunciation ain't right. That's what I was referring to.
Sure. You just moving to Tennessee just to get close to the Klan? Is that what?
Oh my God, you took it too far.
What? That was too far? All right.
I was just parroting a phrase that people say. I don't even know what it means.
All right. I think it's just best for us to move forward now. So they navigate the intricate network of canals to reach La Isla de las Muñecas. It's not an easy journey. It takes a few hours, adding to the sense of isolation and foreboding. The journey itself is part of the experience, slowly leaving behind the bustling sounds of Zichilamilico for the quieter, more contemplative waterways. When you finally arrive, the sheer volume of dolls is overwhelming. They're everywhere you look. Eyes staring out from the undergrowth, limbs dangling from branches, their plastic and cloth forms slowly succumbing to the elements, making them even more grotesque. Imagine the sight. Thousands of doll eyes, many discolored and cracked, staring out from the shadows. Some hang by a single limb, others are impaled on stakes. The vibrant colors of their original outfits have faded, replaced by layers of grime and dust. Spiders weave webs between their plastic faces, and insects may make homes in their hollow bodies. It's a decaying, silent army, a testament of time and neglect. The air itself feels heavy. There's a distinct smell, a mix of damp earth, decaying fabric, and something vaguely metallic, perhaps from the rusted hooks and wires holding the dolls. The sounds are minimal. The gentle lapping of the canal water against the banks, the rustling of leaves in the breeze, and perhaps your own heart beating a little faster. Everywhere you turn, there's another doll, another face. It's a sensory overload, a macabre art installation created by one man's singular vision. Some dolls are surprisingly intact, their painted smile still eerily present. Others are so disintegrated, they're barely recognizable, their forms melting back into the natural landscape. The effect is not visual, it's deeply psychological. The human brain is wired to recognize faces, and when confronted with so many distorted, inanimate faces, it can trigger a primal sense of unease. It plays on our deep-seated fears of the uncanny, the familiar made strange. You guys still want to go?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Let's go. I'm going to, take some of the dolls down and put them around me and take a nap with them. Thoughts?
Sure.
Okay.
You do that.
Okay, awesome. So, why are people drawn to it? It's a question many ask. Is it morbid curiosity, a fascination with the unknown, or perhaps a desire to understand the human mind and the lengths to which grief and superstition can drive someone? The island taps into our primal fears, the innocence of dolls twisted into something sinister, the lingering presence of a tragic past. Part of the appeal lies in the uniqueness of it. There's truly no other place quite like La Isla de las Muñecas. It defies categorization. It's not a typical museum, nor is it a traditional shrine. It's a deeply personal, almost accidental art piece born from sorrow. For some, it's the thrill of the macabre. Humans have always been fascinated by death, decay, and the darker aspects of existence. The island provides a safe space to confront these anxieties, to experience a controlled dose of dread. Then there's the paranormal aspect. Many visitors report feeling a heavy atmosphere, a sense of being watched. Others claim to hear whispers or see the doll's eyes follow them. Whether these are genuine paranormal experiences or simply the power of suggestion in such an unsettling environment, it's hard to say. The power of belief is strong, and in a place so steeped in tragic legend, it's easy to project one's own fears and expectations onto the surroundings. Anthropologically, the island speaks to the power of folklore and local legends. It's a contemporary myth born within living memory, yet it already holds the weight and mystery of ancient tales. It is a living legend continuously shaped by those who visit and share its stories. Furthermore, there's a certain dark tourism appeal. People are drawn to sites associated with tragedy, death, or suffering, seeking to understand, to pay respects, or simply to bear witness. La Isla de las Muñecas fits perfectly into this category, offering a tangible connection to a profound human story. So here's a question. Do you think that these dolls could be something of a tulpas that was created by the caretaker?
Explain.
So do you know what a tulpa
Something
is?
that you create
Yeah.
through
Okay.
common thought.
Right. Through thought belief. So he created these quote unquote spirits of the dolls. Okay. So my question is, if he created these tulpas, can a non-believer be affected by said tulpa? Or do you have to have a belief system for it to affect you?
I think
Well-
like the more you hear the story of it, the more someone believes it. So I can see believing it enough for it to still be real by the time you get there. If that make any sense.
Maybe.
I guess I don't know if I'm buying into he created it. I feel like all the visitors go for a thrill and then they imprint their fear gets stored in them. And then it just perpetuates more fear.
So yeah, so that would be a part of believing in it, right? So if I had such a
I guess I
strong,
don't think he did it.
well,
I mean, maybe he started the domino,
right,
but
right. So for it to have been created, there needed to be an origin story, right? The origin story is him finding or seeing this little girl drown, and him thinking that this doll holds her spirit, and then
well, honestly, like I question that though.
okay,
Like he was so attached to finding this dead girl. Like, I don't know if that's the whole story. What if he actually killed her and then he had some sort of weird remorse about it, or was already had some sort of psychological imbalance that caused him to do it, and then now he feels haunted by his actions.
100% fathomable. But my question kind of extends past that. So he was the origin of it, right? Regardless of is it his remorse that kind of fueled the creation of these tulpas, or imprint on the environment? So the energy is just there repeating. And you have to, in order to experience something, you have to believe in it, right? It's like going back to the double slit experiment, right? You're only going to be able to see something if you believe in it, right? So when you observe, it changes form. So in order to experience paranormal, you have to believe in the paranormal.
I don't know if I feel that way.
Okay. Just a thought.
It's an interesting thought.
Is
I
it?
guess I just, I don't know if you have to believe in something to experience something, because there's so many people who don't believe in things and then they have their light bulb moment and they're like, oh, I believe no, and this, that, or the other.
Yeah. So
They have some sort of aha moment.
so I have an issue with that, is that I think that they say that they don't believe it, but I wonder if like deep down there is some sort of belief in it and they're just not sure and they're waiting for that aha moment, which if there is some sort of belief in it, they get their aha moment.
You should do an experiment.
Should I do a no?
A no.
Yeah. KNOW, no.
I don't get it.
Well, if I know something, I have to do a no.
That makes no sense still.
Oh, God. All right. I'm going to continue on.
Please do.
Okay. Visitors, locals, and even caretakers have reported eerie and unexplainable phenomenon. Here are some of the most chilling paranormal stories associated with the island. The whispering dolls. One of the most common paranormal experiences on the island is hearing whispers. Visitors often claim they hear faint voices or murmurs coming from the dolls themselves, even when no one else is nearby. Some describe the voices as childlike, while others say the whispers sound distorted, as though coming from a distance. Moving dolls. Reports of dolls moving on their own are among the most unsettling. Some visitors have claimed to see the heads, arms, or eyes of the dolls shift slightly as if following them. In one instance, a tourist reportedly saw a doll's head tilt to one side as though it were observing them. These accounts are often dismissed as tricks of the light or the result of wind, but the atmosphere of the island magnifies the unease. The spirit of the drowned girl. The spirit of the girl who allegedly drowned near the island is believed to be its most active paranormal presence. Don Julian Santana Barrera, The island's caretaker claimed to have heard her crying, whispering, and even calling out his name. Tourists have also reported feeling a sudden cold breeze or sensing a presence near the canal where the girl was said to have drowned. Some say they feel as though they're being watched, particularly near the water. The laughing doll. A particularly...
Oh.
That is such a creepy laugh. I love it.
You're welcome.
A particularly infamous doll on the island is said to laugh on its own. One story recounts how a group of visitors learned the doll emit a low, eerie chuckle as they walked past. The sound reportedly stopped as soon as they turned to look, and there was no visible mechanism or recording device in the doll. Camera malfunctions. That's so creepy. Visitors frequently report problems with electronic devices, particularly cameras and phones. Many people claim their devices suddenly stop working or lose battery power when near the dolls. Some who manage to take photos find strange anomalies in their images, such as glowing orbs, shadowy figures, or blurred sections despite steady hands. These occurrences are often attributed to the presence of spiritual energy on the island. The Guardian Doll. One of the most famous dolls on the island is said to serve as a guardian spirit. This doll, a large, weathered figure with missing limbs, is prominently displayed near the island's entrance. Don Julian reportedly believed the doll had protective powers and kept their malevolent spirits at bay. Some visitors claim to feel an overwhelming sense of dread or heaviness when standing near it, as though the doll is watching them intently. Then Don Julian's spirit. After his death in 2001, some believe that Don Julian's spirit never left the island. Visitors and caretakers have reported seeing his shadowy figure walking among the trees or standing silently near the canal. Others have heard the faint sound of a man humming or singing, which many attribute to Julian. Shadowy figures. Several visitors have reported seeing shadowy figures darting among the trees. These figures are described as human-like, but move unnaturally fast, disappearing before anyone can approach them. Some believe these shadows are spirits connected to the dolls, while others think they could be manifestations of the drowned girl. Unexplained childlike giggles. A common occurrence is the sound of childlike laughter, echoing through the island. The laughter is said to be faint but distinct, often seeming to come from the dolls themselves. Even in groups, visitors... What? That sounded like a squeaky wheel.
I think that's her squeaky mouse.
Yeah. So weird. Even in groups, visitors often report hearing the sound at the same time, adding to its eerie authenticity. Sudden feelings of unease. Many visitors describe experiencing sudden, intense feelings of dread or sadness while on the island. Some say they feel as though unseen hands are tugging at their clothes or brushing against their skin. Others report a sensation of being unwelcome, as though the spirits on the island are trying to drive them away. So what do you guys think is going on there? Do you guys believe most of this stuff? Like, what are you guys' thoughts?
I mean, some of it could just be like a figment of imagination. Like you hear something and you just associate it with like a giggle or a voice or something. Like sometimes when like the wind blows or it hits something the right way, it may sound like that. But it's one of those things that's hard to say unless you just experience it yourself. Like you don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think that visitors go with the stories hyped up in their head. And if they already have a fear or phobia or unease around dolls, then it just gets exacerbated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So would go.
Oh, 100%.
I used to be afraid of dolls. I think I'm good now. So
yeah, I do think they're creepy for sure.
They're creepy.
Yeah.
Especially like in the dark. You know, you're walking through, you get smacked in the face with a doll hanging from a tree. That might be a little creepy. But...
Yeah, that wasn't a doll.
Oh. Piñata?
Yes.
Piñata.
While the immediate reaction to the Island of Dolls is often one of horror or unease, it's important to look beyond the surface. Julian Santana Barrera's story is deeply tragic. He was a man consumed by a trauma who found solace and purpose in a world of decaying dolls. His actions, while unconventional and unsettling, were driven by a profound sense of grief and a desire to protect himself and the memory of a child. Some might dismiss Julian as simply insane, but that overlooks the profound human response to loss and the psychological impact of isolation. He wasn't collecting dolls to frighten people. He was collecting them for a perceived higher purpose, to bring peace to a restless spirit and to find peace himself. The island also serves as a stark reminder of the social and psychological toll of isolation. Living alone on that island for so long, surrounded by his increasingly strange collection, Julian's reality diverged significantly from the norm. Without external social interaction to ground his perceptions, his internal world became his entire universe, where the dolls truly were sentient beings. It raises questions about mental health and how societies respond to those who deviate from the perceived norm. While Julian found a coping mechanism, however unconventional, his story also highlights the potential vulnerabilities of individuals living in extreme isolation. Moreover, the island has become a site of cultural pilgrimage for some. Many Mexicans have a strong belief in the spiritual realm, and the idea of appeasing spirits or honoring the dead is deeply ingrained in their culture. For them, visiting the island isn't just about fear. It's about acknowledging a spiritual reality and showing respect to the memory of the drowned girl and Julian himself. The Island of the Dolls has sparked a wide array of interpretations and alternative versions of its history and significance. These reflect the intersection of local folklore, psychological analysis, and skepticism. Some interpretations suggest that Don Julian Santana Barrera behavior might have stemmed from psychological distress or isolation. Living in solitude for decades, Don Julian may have experienced mental health struggles, leading him to create the doll shrine as a coping mechanism. Guilt or trauma is another psychological behavior. If he truly found a drowned girl, he might have been deeply affected by the event, leading to obsessive efforts to honor her spirit and ward off guilt. Superstition and fear can also be a factor. In a culture rich with ghost stories, his actions might reflect a heightened fear of supernatural retribution, common in isolated and devoutly spiritual individuals. Skeptics question the veracity of the legend, offering alternative explanations to the island's origins. There is no documented evidence of a drowned girl near the island, leading some to believe the story was either exaggerated or entirely fabricated. Some suggest the legend was later amplified to attract tourists, turning the island into a macabre curiosity. The dolls could have initially been collected as a deterrent for birds or pests on the crops grown in the Chinamapa. The legend was also been analyzed within the context of broader Mexican and global folklore. One context is that the story of Don Julian and the drowned girl fits within the archetype of guardian spirits, where an entity protects or haunts a location after a tragedy. Or the drowned girl's story closely mirrors La Llorona, Mexico's iconic weeping ghost, suggesting the legend could be a localized variation of this famous tale. It could also be indigenous Mexican cultures often associated water with the spirit world, making making the location and story of the drowned girl particularly resonant.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Do you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Maybe you're even barely getting by making minimum payments. With credit card debt hitting record highs, National Debt Relief offers real debt relief solutions for people struggling to keep up. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy, and you may be able to pay back less than you owe, regardless of your credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe 10, 20, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living increases. To find out how much you could save, visit nationaldebtrelief.com. That's nationaldebtrelief.com.
Alternative interpretations explore what the dolls themselves might symbolize. One way the dolls can be symbolized is they could be seen as surrogate bodies for the drowned girl, giving her a physical form on the island. The dolls might even act as protectors, their grotesque appearance meant to scare away spirits or negative energies. The decayed, weathered dolls could serve as a stark reminder of mortality and the impermanence of life. Over time, the legend has evolved, with alternative versions and embellishments emerging. Some stories suggest that the girl's spirit wasn't alone. Other lost souls may have been drawn to the island, contributing to its haunted reputation. As for Don Julian's death, an expanded version of the tale posits that Don Julian's death in the same spot where the girl drowned was not a coincidence, but a curse or divine retribution. Speaking of curses, some visitors believe the dolls themselves are cursed or possessed, adding to the island's mystique. The island has been interpreted through artistic and psychological lenses. The chaotic arrangement of the dolls, combined with their weathered and grotesque forms, creates a surreal environment that artists and filmmakers interpret as a reflection of human fears and obsessions. The island's unsettling atmosphere could symbolize the psychological effects of isolation, both for Don Julian and those who visit the island. The Island of Dolls also finds parallels in other cultures and their stories. One story is the Japanese teru teru, bozo. Like the dolls on the island, those traditional Japanese dolls are believed to influence weather and spirits, reflecting a universal human tendency to imbue objects with supernatural significance. There are also other haunted dolls, such as Robert the Doll or Annabelle, that show global fascination with the eerie possibilities of inanimate objects coming to life. So, that was a mouthful. So do you guys, at this point, think it's a haunted island, or do you think it's just this man's guilt or isolation that started all this? Like his, like on, what's the movie?
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's Tom Hanks when he's plane crashes. Yes, and he turns the volleyball into Wilson, and that's his friend or whatever, his companion. Do you think it's something along those lines because of his isolation? Or do you think there's more of a supernatural tale to be told here?
Well, I think it at least started off with his isolation. Now that if it did lead into supernatural, I don't know, but I think for sure it started off as isolation.
But like I Google Maps this island, and it's not like it's that far from the mainland.
No.
It's an island in the middle of a lake. It's not like...
Oh.
It's very like swampy.
Yeah. I mean, yes, I've seen videos of people canoeing or taking little boats or whatever it is up to it,
But when he was there, was it? I wonder if it was as civilized around the area where he's at, or was it is it?
Yeah, I wondered that too.
Yeah, because you got to think this might be in like the 70s or 80s that this happened.
Yeah, because he died in 2001, and he was there for 50 years.
Right. I know. I would like to jump into like the origin and try to find as much stuff dating back to. So if he would have gotten there in 1951 if he died in 2001. So let's just say 50 years. That goes all the way to 1951. Do you think this might be the origin story of Shrek?
What?
Because he lived in the swamp.
Oh God.
No. But I'm wondering, did he draw the negativity to him? Like you go to, I don't know, garage sales or flea markets or whatever, and you come home with items that were owned previously by someone else. You go to antique shops, stuff like that. Things hold energy. So maybe he had, like you said, he's isolated. He's sad about the loss of this girl. He finds a doll. He positions it somewhere along the island, and then he goes and searches out for more. But what if the new dolls that he keeps bringing or putting on spikes or hanging from a tree or whatever is causing it?
Well, that's why I lean toward all this being tulpas.
You and your tulpa.
I'm sorry.
You just like saying tulpa.
I do. It's such a fun word.
Tulpa, I want to say toga. Toga.
See?
See, that's why I say it. See?
Yeah, see? Put your hands up there, buddy. All right. Well, if you're considering a trip to the Island of the Dolls, be prepared for more than just spooky experience. It's a journey into a unique and poignant slice of Mexican folklore, a testament to the
Cartel
human
world.
What's it?
And the cartel world.
And the cartel. It's a testament to the human spirit's resilience and its vulnerability. Here are a few things to keep in mind. First, it's a commitment. The boat ride from Embarcadero Cumanaco can take anywhere from 2 to 4 hours round trip, depending on the current and the trainera speed. Factor this into your day. It's not a quick stop, it's an immersive journey. Second, bargain for your trainera. The prices for the boat rides can vary, so be prepared to negotiate with the trainera's operators. It's best to go with a group to split the cost, as boats are rented by the hour or by the trip, not per person. Third, bring offerings. Many visitors choose to bring their own dolls, candies, or coins to leave on the island. It's a way of participating in the ongoing tradition and showing respect to Julian's memory and the spirits he sought to appease. You'll see countless new dolls mixed in with the old, adding to the ever-growing collection. Fourth, be respectful. While it's a tourist attraction, it's also a site born from tragedy and personal belief. Avoid disrespectful behavior, excessive noise, or disturbing the existing dolls. Remember, you're entering someone's deeply personal space. Fifth, prepare for the elements. The canals can be hot and sunny, so bring water, sunscreen, and a hat. You might also want to bring insect repellent, especially if you plan to explore the island itself. Finally, manage your expectations. While it is undeniably eerie, the primary emotion you may feel is one of solemn reflection rather than outright terror. It's a place that provokes thought, not just jump scares. The Island of Dolls is more than just a creepy tourist attraction. It's a place where tragedy, superstition, and an eccentric man's unwavering devotion converged to create something truly unforgettable. It's a place that lingers in your mind long after you've left, prompting questions about life, death, sanity, and the unseen forces that shape our world. Julian Santana Barrera, through his profound grief and unique coping mechanism, created a site that will forever be etched in the folklore of Mexico. The dolls, silent witnesses to his decades of dedication, stand as a testament to the power of belief, the weight of tragedy, and the enduring human need to make sense of the inexplicable. As the sun sets over Xochimilco, casting long shadows over the canals, the dolls on the Island of Dolls continue their silent vigil. Their vacant stares hold countless stories, whispered by the wind, carried on the water. They are a poignant reminder of a life dedicated to appeasing a perceived spirit and a chilling testament to the thin veil between our world and the mysteries beyond. So the next time you think of Xochimilco, remember that beyond the festive canals and vibrant traineras, there lies a silent, eerie island where hundreds of dolls stand sentinel, forever watching over the memory of a lost child and the tormented soul of the man who collected them. Thoughts?
I want to go.
Me too.
I think the thing that scares me the most are the skeeters.
Yeah, the bugs would terrify me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not scared of, like, spiders and shit, but I'm sure there's bugs on there that I've never seen.
Well, spiders for me, for sure.
Oh, yeah. I heard there's a lot of spiders there.
I'd be going on with a fly swatter on, like,
Swat.
that's on a stick that's, like, 10 feet long.
What if the spirits are the spirits of insects that were killed there?
Then I won't go.
You see, like, a bunch of, like, ghost
I hear
spiders.
your mom in my head saying, what did she say when the mosquito?
Yeah, the mosquito.
That's like your cousin. That's
Yeah.
your loved one.
Yeah.
What'd she always say?
Yeah, there was, like, a story of, like, someone coming back to visit as, like a mosquito or something. I wish
how you would reincarnate. You'd be a big pain in the ass and suck blood. The mosquito. I just hear her voice saying the story. It's funny.
Yeah, I remember that. I actually remember that night that you and Lisa were over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never looked at a mosquito the same. I put him in a cup and I let him go.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that night. One of the 3 weeks she lived with me. And then she bit the dust.
Has she visited you as a mosquito?
No. You know, that's
A
the thing.
cucaracha?
Well, maybe. She probably visited you a few times as La
I
Cucaracha.
had a cucaracha in my house.
That was my
I thought I
mom.
was going to die.
That was my mom. She was fucking with you.
I caught her in a grocery bag and then I tied it into a knot. And then I felt bad that it was going to suffocate. So I untied the bag and I let it out.
So, if you guys ever question my sense of humor, let me tell you a story of a joke. Not even a joke, but of something my mom said once. So my mom and dad got divorced, and my dad was just a womanizer and just would sleep with anything. So anyway, he supposedly fell in love with this lady and moved in. And I went over to my mom's house for dinner one night, and this is when I was not talking to my dad. So you know, we had dinner and we're just sitting at the table talking, and my mom goes, "Oh, did you know that your dad had had hernia surgery?" And I go, "Ma," I don't talk to him. I go, "How would I know this? I don't know anything." She goes, you know, so she used to call the other woman the bitch. Okay. So she goes, well, you know what I think? I go, no. He goes, I think the bitch, instead of sucking, she blew and gave him a hernia.
Oh my god, that's awesome. That is
So-
totally something your mom would say.
Yeah, 100%. So if you ever, my sense of humor is definitely an extension of both my parents, because my dad was also
Mom's
funny.
such a sweet lady. I can't picture those words.
Oh,
coming out of her.
she used to tell stories on, like back in like the 80s. She used to go to like bachelorette parties where they had strippers, and she would be like, yes, I would come and grab. And
And she says it with such a serious
Yeah.
face too. Like you can't tell if she's joking or just actually saying something. It's just
Yeah.
a serious face.
yeah. I'm telling you, my mom was something else. She once, when she was 12 years old, she got in an argument with one of her teachers and slapped her. I mean, this is back in like Italy in the 1960s. But yeah, she
Just
slapped
hit
the
you with
teacher.
rulers.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Like this is where I get it from. Like I get it from both my parents equally.
He get it from his mama.
I got it, baby. So, oh God, it's so funny. So funny. Anyway. Just a little insight into how I became me. That and
Got all dark and twisty.
yeah, that and my aunt screaming in my face while I slept as a baby. And
now you can sleep anywhere.
yeah, and that was your
Even on a murder bed at Villisca House.
yeah, agreed. I could fall asleep anywhere. And that was your theory as to why I don't jump scare.
Also that.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
She saved you.
She fucked me up.
Well, you should thank her either way.
I do. All right. Well, anything to add to this, ladies?
I got nothing.
My sister hung a doll in my house.
Like on a noose or just like
So when she helped me or drove down with me my first week moving in when I brought the dogs down here,
Mhm.
I kindly and sisterly said, come stay with me. And what did she do? She hid shit in my house. So one day she was on a conference because she was working one of the days. She was on a conference call and I'm just putting things away. And I go in this closet and there's this cracked face marionette doll in a Victorian dress. And I'm like, God damn it, what the fuck? She's on a conference call. I'm like, you are such a little turd burglar. Like, I can't with you. And
That's awesome.
Oh, I
she's
love
just
her.
so proud of herself because I guess one of the neighborhoods or the neighborhood my mom lives in, they have like a once a year anything goes kind of thing. So
Okay.
people just put a whole bunch of crap out the street, and if you want to rummage through it and take it, you can, or the garbage people will come collect it the next day. And she saw it just hanging in a tree, and she's like, I need that. I need that in my life. And
I love
her
your
whole
sister.
plan was to put it in my house at some point in some way.
Oh, we're such kindred spirits. All right.
So yeah, So I'm not afraid of dolls anymore. They just make me mad.
They make
So I'll
me
just
think
go
of my
down there with a
sister, and I just want to
piñata
fucking
stick.
kill her.
I'll just go down to Mexico with a piñata stick and whack, whack, whack.
There we go. I like it.
That's not disrespectful, right?
No, not at all. No.
Piñatas, it's cultural.
Yeah, no, they encourage that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hitting things.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. That's a great story.
That was a good one.
Yeah. All right. Well, if that's it, ladies, my name is Frank.
I am Bree.
This is Lynette.
And you've been listening to Fringe
Beyond